What I'm now hoping is that all the good work you've done on dealing with specially designed and design intent and all the rest of those arguments will start coming back into Europe, and we'll see whether we can actually get some commonality of interpretation within Europe, and particularly within the Wassenaar delegations that I used to work with, where I know exactly the argument that you've had, which is you not only have to go talk to the engineer, who's probably in a retirement home or on a nice sunny beach somewhere, or you have to talk to the person who was on the experts group in the Wassenaar arrangement at the time. We have to get away from that. We can't continue to do business that way. On that note, we come back to really what is the scene setter for today. We're going to start with our first presentation from you.
Sure. How would you like me to structure? Because I can go to any topic.
Excellent. I would like you to give, for the benefit of some who may not be quite so familiar, a very brief outline of the current status of the reform effort.
Okay.
And where we've got to. I think you will find there is a lot of interest in your catch and release mechanism for special design. Certainly it came up today. But let's take the lead from you first of all in terms of the big picture.
I'll give you the status.
That's wonderful.
Okay, so on April 26th, we published the first final rules that implement the entire new reform structure. And these are all the various amendments to the Commerce Control List, the creation of the new 600 series concept, the amendments to this new very broad license exception called Strategic Trade Authorization, which allows for export without a license to a group of 36 countries under certain conditions that I'll describe later. And in that, it also included a whole bunch of harmonizations between license exceptions in the ITAR and the EAR. We frankly adopted a lot of exceptions that were in the ITAR that, oddly enough, the EAR was more restrictive. We harmonized a whole bunch of terms and definitions. We adopted terms such as parts and components that the ITAR has, and the ITAR adopted terms that we define, such as production and development. So we're slowly moving toward the course of harmonizing the two sets of regulations. And then the biggest substantive impact was that we published as final the new Category 8 for military aircraft. And for the sake of readability, we split off engines into its whole other category because the level of detail was too big to frankly shoehorn